Hey guys, how are you doing? And welcome to part number 2 of my flat hunting adventure in London. If you haven't watched part 1, have a look, it is in the cards there. This is basically where I am explaining the first few horrible flats that we viewed on our flat hunt in this wonderful city. So now here is part 2, a few more stories of what happened, what we've seen, and where we are right now. So I do want to start this video with showing you a floor plan that I drew myself of the flat that we live in at the moment. I think this will be somewhat interesting to you guys because I know a lot of you have asked. So this is where we live at the moment. This is the front door where you come in. Then this is the kitchen. This is the bathroom, and these are our 2 bedrooms. So as you can see, we don't have a living room. You come in the flat and you're in the kitchen immediately. So yes, if you're thinking right now, it's a bit of a tiny flat, you are definitely right. We live in one of the tiniest flats I have ever seen in London. I lived here for 3 years. I loved it, but one of the reasons why we're moving is because we want a little bit more space. So obviously we ventured out to the world of estate agents yet again, and we said, look, right now we live in a really small flat. We want a little bit more space. We have a little bit more budget. So we went out with a guy who said, oh my God, ladies, I have 3 perfect flats, exactly what you're looking for. So I also drew a floor plan of the flats that he showed us, and he basically showed us 3 flats that were exactly the same. This is what he showed us. So imagine our flat that I showed you right now, tiny, no living room, and we say we want a little bit more space, maybe somewhere to sit in the kitchen would be nice. He shows us this, where basically you have 1 bedroom with an ensuite bathroom, another bedroom, another bathroom, and literally a living room bigger than the size of our flat that we have at the moment. Huge, tiny little surface with a massive balcony, completely over budget. And we say, oh, that's nice, but we don't really need a big living room like that. As we said to you, we, just want a little bit more space, like a tiny seating area would be nice. So he's like, yeah, girls, that's fine. Don't worry, come with me to the next one. So we go to the next one. It's maybe a bit smaller, but like I said, it's exactly the same. And we say, no, still not quite. Remember, we said we don't need an ensuite bathroom. And he's like, yeah. So the next one also has an ensuite bathroom, and it's also ground floor, and it was really loud and not very nice. And basically, by the end of viewing these 3 flats, we said to him, look, I think you didn't really get what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. A little bit more budget, a little bit more space. And he basically tells us, girls, you're just really naive and this doesn't exist. He didn't call us naive, but he definitely made us feel like that, and he wanted to say it. So that's when he told us we won't be able to find what we're looking for, which obviously wasn't a very nice feeling, but it's fine, Next day we kind of sat down and we thought, okay, where are we going wrong? Why aren't we finding our perfect flat? And we looked at the areas that we were considering, and I know in my last video I mentioned Bow or Mile End as an area, but we weren't really considering it. We kind of, went in and out, but we're like, it's too far. So the next day we decided, okay, let's consider Bow and Mile End as an area. Let's look at the flats that are there. Let's call up a few of the old agents that we've already spoken to and tell them that we're now also considering Bow. So basically, here's what happened. Here's me. Yes, hi. So basically, we have now also decided to consider Bow as an area. Do you have any flats in Bow by any chance? Oh my God, Sandy, are you kidding me? I literally have the dream flats in Bow. I literally have 3 flats that you will love. Let's meet tomorrow. I will show them all to you. 6 o'clock. I can't wait. Really? Oh, okay, perfect. Great. We'll see you then. Bye. Next day, 6 o'clock, my housemate and I, very excited. We meet the guy. He comes out of his car at the first flat and he says, so girls, I've got really good and really bad news. The bad news is I actually don't have any flats in Bow at all, but instead I have another flat that was already given away. Remember last week when you came and I said, your flat is gone? It is now back on the market, so we can go and view that one. Someone has, however, already made an offer, so it's quite unlikely that you'll get it, but great news, you can at least go and view it. So yeah, obviously that wasn't great news. It didn't really make sense. We did go and view the flat that was gone, then not gone, then gone again. And we probably would have made an offer, but it just wasn't meant to be with him. I think he just really wanted to make a sale, but it just didn't really work. So no flats in Bow. And us, you know, wondering what's going to happen, what are we going to do? Maybe the first guy was right. Maybe our dream flat does not exist. So we kept looking online. We found another flat within budget in Bow with a living room and a seating area in the kitchen, apparently, according to the pictures. We were thinking, okay, looks good. Let's go and view it. Next day, 6 o'clock, we arrive in Bow and we have a look around and we say, oh, so it must be this building. That's a nice building. I think it's here. It's this number. That's a nice door. That's a nice area. And literally, my housemate and I, we stood outside the flat and we were both 99% sure that this was the flat that we wanted. So we ring up, the estate agent is already upstairs. We walk up the stairs and basically every single door in the hallway, like up the stairs, looks like a very British door with, you know, pink and red and colors. And we're literally walking up and we're like, oh my God, we want to live here. This is it. This must be it. What's wrong with the flat? So we walk in the flat and it has black and white tiled floor, and it has a bathroom, and it has a kitchen with a seating area, 2 double bedrooms plus a huge living room. Actually, I've made another floor plan. Wait, so see, even better. So basically, to make it short, it has everything we want. So now what we have is this hallway, kitchen with a seating area, bathroom, 1 bedroom, living room, and another bedroom. And it's within our price range, and it's nice and beautiful and British and oh so English. So obviously, you know, as you do in London, we are in that flat and we literally both, within 5 minutes, she comes to me and she says, Sandy, we need this flat. I want to live here. And I'm like, yeah, I know, me too. I want to live here. So what we do is we pay the holding deposit whilst our estate agent is waiting for another person to come and view the flat, because we were so excited and we really had to have it. The other person did not turn up, so she called him and she cancels and she says, someone has put down an offer, you cannot come anymore. And we were very excited. However, I do have to say, and I'm going to make it short for the sake of this video, we then had a whole week, if not 8 to 9 days of worry. So what a lot of you guys maybe don't know, as soon as you put down a holding deposit for a flat, technically it's yours until your references go through. But my housemate is a student, so obviously we needed much more references for her than you would need for a, I guess, person who works full time. And you know, it just all took a very long time, back and forth communication with the agency and the referencing agency and everything. So after 9 days, everyone was really helpful, so thank you very much everyone who helped us, but it was just back and forth, and we really wanted this flat and no other. And I'm not joking, the moment we got the contract for it to sign, we literally both started crying on my bed there. We hugged each other and it was just so much worry that kind of fell off us, and that was the moment we realized we do in fact have a new flat. It was amazing. So I found a flat and it was a long journey. I think overall these were just the best stories. We probably viewed maybe 15 to 20 flats. It wasn't easy and it was nerve-wracking, and there was a moment where we both definitely thought we had gone insane, but we made it to the end, and now we have this flat that is perfect and everything we're looking for, and so much within budget, and in a area that is super easy, you know, to reach, so central from, and all of this, and it's east, which is where I wanted to live. I'm very happy, and I hope you enjoyed watching this, and if you have any questions, obviously put them below. This is video number 2 of I don't know how many. Next one is going to maybe be a packing video or a moving video. There is still an entire month until we move, so it's a little while. Yay! Celebrations for my new flat are in order, and I will continue to keep you guys updated on packing, on moving, on other struggles, and obviously once we're done there is going to be a final flat tour, which is super exciting as well. By the way, if you want to know about rent prices in general in London, you can also click in the cards here. I've made a video actually maybe 2 years ago, but it's still very relevant. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys.